Begin in a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Tuck toes, hover knees. Engage your core and breathe here. It's easier if you smile. One more breath. And lower the knees. Inhale, right leg, left arm up. If you want an extra challenge, you can keep hovering the left knee. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, leg and arm up. Exhale, touch. 3 more times. Inhale, up. Exhale, touch. Inhale, up. Exhale, touch. Last one, inhale, up and hold. Breathe here. And pulse the arm and leg towards the ceiling. Keep them high. And relax. Lower the hand, lower the knee. Second side. Inhale, left leg, right arm up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, touch. 3 more times. Inhale, up. Exhale, touch. Inhale, up. Exhale, touch. Last one, inhale, up. And exhale, touch. Oh, I tricked you there. Go back up one more time and hold. Breathe through the position. And pulse. And lower hand, lower knee. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, lift the knees, and walk the hands back towards the feet. Weight on the heels, hips back. Keep a bend in the knees. Lift the torso upright, arch the back. Find tension in the lower back. Shoulders are still forward, not completely upright. Lift the arms overhead and gaze between the hands. You should feel some tension collecting in the lower back. Activate the lower back. Maintain the tension. Maintain that activation. Weight in the heels, hips back. You should be able to see your toes. Hold the position. And begin to pulse the arms. Maintain the weight in the heels, maintain the hips moving back, maintain tension in the trunk, lower the shoulders slightly forward, sending the hips even further back. Active back, arms out in front, hold. You should feel your lower back lighting up right now. Work through it. And pulse the arms. Here we go. Lower the torso, lower the arms, relax the upper body around the spine. Keep the knees slightly bent, keep the weight in the heels, and keep the weight moving back. From this relaxed position, find tension in the back of the legs by working towards a straighter angle with the knees. Gently straighten the legs until you find that tension and rest in that position of tension. Perhaps you get all the way to straight legs, but it's not necessary. Find the spot where you are working today. Take a few breaths here. Bend the knees slightly more, roll the spine up, come up to standing. Step forward with the left leg. And allow your hips to rest about equidistant between your feet. Light bend in both knees. So avoid a heavy bend in the front knee, just somewhere in between. Interlace the fingers, reach them overhead, and lean over to the left side. I'll give you a different angle of that. Hips in between the legs, in between the feet rather. Interlace the fingers, lean over to the left, and search for a long connected stretch along the side of the body going all the way into the hip, maybe even into the leg a little bit. And breathe through that position. Maybe that's enough of a challenge for you just to breathe here, and that's fine. Otherwise, add in a bit of movement. Movement comes from the right ankle, and just pulse forward and back slightly. And stop the movement, bring the torso upright, lower the arms, and switch sides. Turn towards the right side. Interlace the fingers, arms overhead, and allow the hands to reach off to the right side. Find a stretch along the left side of the body, moving into the front of the left hip. And breathe into the position. Option to stay here or pulse forward and back. Movement comes from the left ankle. And bring the movement to a stop. Torso upright, arms upright, and lower the hands to the ground. Turn to the side now, so your toes are pointed forward in a symmetrical stance. And we'll repeat the exercise we did before, but with a wider stance. I'll give you a different angle of it. So legs a little bit wider now. Weight on the heels, hips back, light bend in the knees. Arch the spine, arms overhead, and hold. Search for tension and activation in the low back. Breathe. Send the weight back even more. Weight in the heels. Arch the back. Breathe. And pulse the arms. Lower the torso slightly, shoulders move forward, hips move back. Keep the bend in the knees, weight in the heels, arms engaged, lower back engaged. And breathe here. And pulse the arms. Relax the torso, relax the arms. Keep the legs active. Keep the weight in the heels, hips moving back, and slowly begin to straighten the legs until you find the tension in the back of the legs, and breathe through that tension for a couple breaths. Perhaps you get all the way to straight legs, or perhaps they remain bent. Not important for today. Weight in the hands, step the feet back, lower the knees to the ground, hips to heels, forehead to the mat, child's pose. Take a few breaths. Stay here as long as you'd like, and have a great day.